Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Hump Day, everyone. Real quickly, before we get to the charts here, I do want to remind you all that this is the last pre-market video until after the Thanksgiving holiday. We will come back with a new pre-market video Monday, November 27th. Again, on Thursday, we do have a holiday for the U.S. markets here, and on Friday it's a half day. We will be back to our regularly scheduled program on Monday the 27th. Alright, taking a look here at the ES in the daily time frame right now, you'll notice again kind of an uptrending move that's continued to play out here so far. We have still narrow range of price action as well. As we mentioned before, dropping volatility, dropping volume here. And that could lead to a bit more of a squeeze to the upside. Now again, we still remain within this range overall. We still have some upside to go get. 4,600 as the edge, that 46.35 as the high. Again, still working toward that level until proven otherwise. From a day standpoint, pullbacks likely to be defended here today. But once we get above the highs here, can it continue to hold those highs? Do we drop back in the range? How does it play out? Overall, this thing remains bullish, so bears not really likely to take control here unless we get a strong rejection first. Then perhaps we see a little bit of a pullback. Until then, pullbacks right now to be defended by bulls until proven otherwise. Taking a look at the NQ, this one also here trending up. Got a new high here. You see the narrow range that has developed over the last now 6 developing days. You also see a compression here today on a little bit of a pullback here. We have seen some overnight pre-market strength so far, but once we get to these highs again, do we fall back into the range a little bit? Could be a little bit of intraday weakness, but for the most part, the swing strength remains highly bullish right now. Very strong move to the upside. 8-period average continues to rise very strongly. Any pullback even into that zone could lead to a swing continuation up until we see a strong high or a breakout from this range one way or another. So again, still continuing up, but we are at an edge that needs to be respected right now. Alright, taking a look at crude oil. Now, crude oil down 4% today. Big time drop. We mentioned a couple of days ago that the pullback here could be an opportunity for bears to defend. We're still in a very mature bearish PEMA trigger zone that has developed since price took the 88s, 89s offered here. We're watching for any pullback into the 78, 79 zones, especially 79 for a drop downward, and looking for a continuation into the previous quarter's low, and looking for that move to continue to play out here until we see the first week of December. So looking for 69.69, maybe a little bit more. Can we get 67.50 or 67s? If so, that could be a short-term low that leads to a little bit of a bounce back up. But right now, still trending downward. Big time selling pressure here today. Bears in control, so do not look to fade into this weakness unless you see a strong low first. Right now, still highly bearish with more downside that could be ahead over the next 1 to 2 weeks into that lower level, 69.69, and maybe beyond. Taking a look at gold futures. Right here, gold with a big day up the previous session. Nice continuation to the upside. Higher value relationship today. Bit of a bearish close on that higher value relationship, but still trending up at the moment. Looking for the continuation into this target right there. So right now still trending up, perhaps a little bit of a hold digestive day. Pullbacks want to be defended for a continuation into 2020. Once you get into that zone, we could begin to see prices fall back into the 1940 zone. Very clear rectangular range that has developed here, 1940 to 2020, still on the way up with the potential to test 2020 soon. Lastly, looking at the YM. The YM right here, still trending up, very aggressive trend at the moment. Intense trend, the 8-period average rising to provide support. Again, another narrow range that is developed after a big squeeze. This is a big squeeze, narrow range, and again that could lead to additional upside ahead. We're still looking at further strength. We have the 35.8 level that could be ahead. 35.8 is the top of the market structure. It's also the top of the previous quarter's range. So again, 34.8 right here has just been surpassed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-day narrow range that is developed. That 6-day narrow range could lead to additional energy and fuel to push prices into the top edge. So any pullback, say into 34.8 early next week or after the holiday here, could be an opportunity to take this thing higher for one more leg into the top of last quarter's range. So that could be a big continuation ahead from 34.8 into 35.8. Next pullback could be a buying opportunity into that target up ahead. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this develops here heading into the rest of the week. Remember, never sell a dull market. Look to buy into the strength until proven otherwise, and we're looking for a continuation toward that edge. This will be the last pre-market video until next Monday, November 27th. Everyone have a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. Very thankful for all of you PivotBoss members from around the world, so thank you very much for being a part of what we do. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving. We'll see you soon. Take care.